Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time here, my name is Jasmine Cherie. I am an intuitive messenger. How did that happen? Um, and I do pick a card readings and different types of videos here on the YouTube space. So stick around. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave me a comment below. If this is not your first time here, you are a return visitor. I do appreciate you. You might as well just go ahead now and hit the like button. And leave me a comment below. Also, guys, if you would like to see me cover any type of topic, please comment below the topic, any type of reading that you would like to see me do. Let me know. I do pay attention to those and I try to get those done. Today, this message is for you. If you are here, if you are viewing this is what Spirit has for you at this time. I would say this message is relevant and important for the next 2 weeks. That's the time frame that I'm feeling for this message. This is about what Spirit has for you, what Spirit is speaking to you. Spirit wants to say this to you. If you hear noise in the background, of course, you know a lot of the schools have been canceled. Children are home. I'm back home in South Carolina right now, so I have siblings and I don't know. They're watching something. I'm about to tell them to turn it down because I already told them. What is that? Cam! Sorry, y'all. Cameron! I'm sorry, y'all. You know what? While I'm telling him to turn it down, you guys go ahead and pick your pile. Turn that down, Cam. Um, Group number 1 here. Group number 2 here. Group number 3 here. Now I have them clarified by or signified, I guess, by my Osho deck. So group number 1 is signified or clarified by the communion card. So if you're drawn to that, you can be drawn to the colors, to the symbolism, to the number, or to the word communion. Group number 2, again, same thing. You can be drawn to the symbolism, the colors, the imagery, the number 13 or 4, and the word dropping knowledge. Group number 3, you can be drawn to, again, the imagery, the colors, the number 14 or the number 5, or the word authenticity. So pick which one speaks to you. Take a deep breath, experience which message is to you. Okay, let's do this. Let's move number 3 up here, number 2 down here. All right, guys, number 1. So you have communion for your signifier. We're going to see how that plays into the reading. And let's start with your tarot. You have 4. All right, you have the King of Cups. Oh, wow, you have 3 of Swords. You have the Queen of Cups. Wow. And the 5 of Wands. Okay. Something here, let's see how to say this. What I'm feeling is there is, and this isn't particularly a relationship reading, but if that is what is coming up, if that's the message Spirit has for you, then I just have to take that. But there is someone here, or 2 people here, who seems to have independent thoughts, independent ideas, an independent viewpoint. So there's someone here or something here where there has been maybe some debate or argument, or there is just a lack of compromise. People aren't seeing eye to eye. Um, and the highly emotional needs or capacity of this king and queen is not being used to its fullest potential. The king has the potential to be just a master of his emotions, the masculine, the because king of cups could be male or female, right? Queen of cups could be male or female, but we're gonna say he and she just to make the reading go smoothly. Um, he has the ability to really master his emotions. Queen of Cups. She's sensual. She's mature. She's been through things same as the king, and they have gathered enough life experience to be able to control their feelings, their emotions. But here you have this Three of Swords and this Five of Wands, which to me indicates this potential, this emotional potential, is not being met and being reached at this time because there's isolation going on. There is a disturbance or lack of communication, right? Someone could be overly emotional, right? That's another thing that I'm picking up on here, right? So one person could be independent, the other person could be dependent. So someone could feel as though the other person is too emotional, right? So there's a lack of agreement or agreement, whatever the proper word is. With this Three of Swords, it's a very overwhelming card. The clarity here is blocked. So, in order to bridge this gap, in order to make this work, and I'm feeling that this is something to do with relationship and romance, but you can take this as it resonates if you pick this card because, again, it's this pile because it's a general reading. So, if this is you and your finances or you and your business, whatever this clash is, take it how it resonates. But I'm feeling more so relationship energy. But, in order to bridge this gap, one has to be able to communicate effectively. And it's so funny that I keep saying the word dependent and independent here because this communion card, that makes sense now because the communion card is exactly about that. Matter of fact, I'll prove it to you. That's so funny. When you look at this card, you see the world, and you see all of these people are sort of gathered from various aspects together, and they're kneeling in prayer and meditation together. So this togetherness is a energy of interdependence, right? That is crazy. That I didn't even realize. That is just it's interesting. I'm going to read you what I read earlier about this card. I'm not going to read the entire story. Or should I? I think I just want to read the beginning. I don't know. We'll see. Communion. Harmony without and harmony within. Man is living as an island. That is from where all misery arises. Down to the centuries, man has been trying to live independently from existence. That is not possible in the very nature of things. Man can neither be independent nor dependent. Existence is a state of interdependence. Everything depends on everything else. There is no hierarchy. Nobody is lower. Nobody is higher. Existence is a communion, an internal love affair. But the man has to be higher, superior, special, creates trouble. Man has to be nothing. Man has to dissolve into the totality of things. And when we drop all the barriers, communion happens, and that communion is a benediction. To be one with the whole is all. That is the very core of religiousness. I think I will read you this story so you can pick up on whatever you want to pick up on in it, okay? I don't know how to pronounce this name. I'm gonna call it Herculetus. It's probably wrong though. Herculetus says, It would not be better if things happened to men just as they wish. Unless you expect the unexpected, you will never find truth, for it is hard to discover and hard to attain. Nature loves to hide. The Lord, whose oracle is at Delphi, neither speaks nor conceals, but gives signs. Existence has no language. Bear with me, y'all, with this story because some of the language in here can be missed. So just listen carefully, okay? Existence has no language, and if you depend on language, there can be no communication with existence, right? So this idea that there's no language, there's no communication, so that speaks to the lack of communication or the communication being misconstrued here, right? Existence is a mystery. You cannot interpret it. If you interpret, you miss. Existence can be lived, but not thought about. It is more like poetry, less like philosophy. It is a sign. It is a door. It shows, but it says nothing. Through mind, there is no approach to existence. If you think about it, you can go on thinking and thinking about and about, but you will never reach it because it is precisely thinking that is the barrier. Thinking is a private world. It belongs to you. Then you are enclosed, encapsulated, imprisoned within yourself. Non thinking, you are no more. You are enclosed no more. You open. You become porous. Existence flows into you, and you flow into existence. Learn to listen. Listen means you are open, vulnerable, receptive, but you are not in any way thinking. Thinking is a positive action. Listening is a passivity. You become like a valley and receive. You become like a womb and receive. If you can listen, then nature speaks, but it is not a language. Nature does not use words. Then what does nature use? Says Heraclitus. It uses signs. A flower is there. What is it? What is the sign in it? It is not saying anything. Can you really say it is not saying anything? It is saying much, but it is not using any words. A wordless message. Okay, y'all, bear with me. To hear the wordless, you will have to become wordless because only the same can hear the same. Only the same can relate to the same. Sitting by a flower, don't be a person, be a flower. Sitting by a tree, don't be a person, be a tree. Taking a bath in a river, don't be a man, be a river. And then millions of signs are given to you. And it is not communication. It is a communion. Then nature speaks in 1,000 of tongues, but not in a language. So it is about meshing together. It is about working together. It is about coexisting. It is about hearing and listening to one another. It is about becoming one with each other, becoming same with each other. Right now, there's difference. There's difference. You're not seeing where there is the sameness. So if you want this thing to work, you have to see the sameness, right? Let's see what your oracle says. Assertiveness in autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap a wonderful harvest of abundance. Assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. That's for the person who's you feel as though your voice, this communication, this thing is not being heard. But maybe you need to stop talking right now and maybe you just need to own it. Own it in your body, own it in your being, own it in your subtle actions. Who you are, what you know to be true, your values, how you're going to be treated. Maybe it's time to stop speaking it and start actually treating yourself as the thing, right? And then allow that same energy to be attracted to you, right? Because the way that this situation has carried on and moved about, there's been a huge miscommunication here. So let's focus less on the communication and more on the communion, the togetherness, right? Or do away with the situation totally. Because with this Five of Wands, if there is no sameness here, then the situation, you have to remove yourself from the situation. So you have to figure out how you're going to adjust accordingly to this, right? I know this is a lot. This Osho deck is really deep, so you really have to pick up and really listen to the message, and really pick up on what resonates with you and apply it to your situation. Um, wow, number ones. That's a lot. But here we have this beautiful autumn card, which is about storing up knowledge and information, and then allowing that knowledge and information to blossom for you. Um, so take this card how it resonates, but I'm feeling that you're gathering wisdom now. You're gathering knowledge and information. But you can take this as a timeline of something working out and manifesting in your favor. Your efforts reaching a blossoming point. But more so than a timeline, I'm feeling just the energy of it, the energy of things blossoming for you. This could be right now. This could be present day. It could be today, if you allow it. Right? So, get to it, number ones. Whew. Number twos. Let's see what Spirit has for you right now. Spirit is speaking this to you. Let's see. So, you have dropping knowledge. We'll see how that plays into your reading. Okay. You got the Fool. You got the Knight of Wands. You got the Eight of Swords. You got the Nine of Wands. Let's take a look. What is Spirit speaking to number twos? Spirit is saying this to number twos. You are number twos. You are afraid. Most of you are afraid, or some sort of similar energy of fear. Afraid to take action, afraid to start something new, or afraid to continue something, probably because of something in the past, or actually, I feel like with more of you, it's probably other people around you. Not seeing your vision, not understanding the thing that you're trying to do, so that you feel a lack of support. But then also, even beyond that, it's more so your own mental entanglement here with this Eight of Swords. Your own limiting beliefs is blocking and preventing you from moving forward and actually soaring. But with this Nine of Wands, you have put in some sort of effort, you've put in some sort of work, but these limiting beliefs, this mental fog, this lack of self-esteem, this entrapment, this worry, this anxiety, this frustration, because you can see here in this card, you can see this fairy, she's tied up and her hands are behind her back, but it seems as though all she has to do is loosen her hands from behind her back and begin to unravel herself. You don't see anybody else in the situation tangling and twisting her, right? So this is self sabotage. So that's what, and then the swords is all about the mental space anyway. So it's your own thoughts that are blocking you from moving forward. This Nine of Wands, this overthinking. You're overthinking things. You're contemplating too much. The work, you've made some sort of effort and you're looking at it like, did I do the right thing? Did I make the right decision? Am I making the right choice? And that is what causes the delay. It's a delayed action. Here with this Fool card, the Fool is all about manifestation. The Fool is about new beginnings, taking action, blind action even. The Fool, other people may, when the Fool moves, other people may look at the Fool like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? How is that going to work? But the Fool is a fool, so the Fool moves anyway. And that is what you need to do. I'm trying to find something. Um, the with this Nine of Wands card, I mean not Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, you could be the type of, you want the instant gratification, you want the results to come fast, you want to take action and you want it to thrive. And when it seems to be delayed, that's when you get into this mental self-sabotage energy and you start to overthink and you get off course. But with this Knight of Wands, like you have passion. Number two is you're willing to do the work, you're willing to take the action. This is your obstacle. You have to clear your thoughts. You have to align your energy to what it is that you manifest. And you just have to do it boldly, bravely, creatively, every day, every week. Take action towards the thing that you want to do. Brave, courageous action. Loosen up is what Spirit is wanting to say to you. Loosen up. Don't grab so tightly onto what it is that you want to manifest. Declare it, decree it, and start to receive the inspired action and take and follow that action through. If you receive in your gut, in your intuition, into your third eye, something that you need to do, a business move, a new career move, whatever it is, write a book, start a video, recording. Um, I'm sorry, you guys. They threw me off. I told him to don't knock on the door until I'm done. Anyway, if you receive any of those inspired actions, begin to move through it and do it. And if you've already started the process but you stopped for some reason, get back on it. Get back on it, because no one sees it how you see it. No one has received it how you saw it. So maybe that support that you're looking for is uh a waste of time. It makes no sense because it is your vision, your idea. And if it's given to you, you don't have to overthink the hypothetical situations. Can it work? Will it work? It was given to you, so yes, it'll work. And that makes even more sense because you got this drop in knowledge card, which is about people not your vision being your vision. And if someone else were to hear your vision, it would be a lie for them because it is your vision. So it wouldn't be truth for them. So what's truth for you may not be truth for another person, but it is your truth and you must accept that as your truth. Let me see. Number 13. I might read you a little bit of this. I'll read you a little bit of it. Truth is your own experience, your own vision. Even if I have seen the truth and I tell you, the moment I tell you, it will become a lie for you, not a truth. For me, it was truth. For me, it came through the eyes. It was my vision. For you, it will not be your vision. It will be a borrowed thing. It will be a belief. It will be knowledge, but not knowing. It will come through the ear. And if you start believing in it, you will be believing a lie. Now remember it, even if truth becomes a lie, even a truth becomes a lie if it enters your being through the wrong door. The truth has to enter through the front door, through the eyes. Truth is a vision. One has to see it. You have to see it. And when you see it, when you grasp onto your truth, that's all that is needed to carry the vision through. I'm sorry, guys. These kids home from school and you just got to try to squeeze in a little quiet time to get your work done, and it's just a mess. Hold on, you guys. Ralph! Tell them to turn it down, please. I got one more to record.
This is a package.
All right. I'm working. I said don't interrupt me. Why did you knock on the door? Get on that. Can y'all give me like 10 minutes, please, to finish? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not even going to edit that out because, I mean, it's just real life. All right, so you got, look at this. Practice, 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 and do some research. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. Again, mental brain fog, mental blockage, limiting beliefs, that lack of confidence to actually fulfill the thing that you are desiring. That's what is your blockage. That's your blockage. And do some research. You need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. Read, educate, expand your mind. Follow your vision through. Follow your vision through. How can you up level at this time? What's the next thing you could do? Can you take a marketing course? Can you read on investing? Whatever it is that you're trying to do. Can you invest in an acting coach? Can you, whatever it is, if it's creative, if it's business, if it's finance, whatever the case may be, whatever this thing is you're trying to manifest, this next level, can you start? Can you continue the process? Can you gather your resources and take some sort of action daily towards this thing without checking out? Can you do it without checking out? Because it's your vision, it's your truth, right? So drop the knowledge, pick up the knowing. The knowing is, it is my vision, therefore it must manifest. Therefore, I'm going to take the action necessary to see it through. Yeah? All right, number twos. That's what Spirit wants to speak to you. Let me know how it resonates. Number threes, last but not least. Now, I will say, like I was telling number ones and twos, because I was interrupted both for number one and number two. The children are out of school, trying to find a little bit of peace and quiet time to get my videos done. So if I am interrupted, please excuse me. But I'm not editing it out because it's just real life and just whatever. But let's see. Now, you are the ones, number threes. You got 5 tarot cards. So you want to come here with all of this energy already. Everybody else got 4. So let's see what you have. Some beautiful cards. You have the Sun card and the Star. So wish fulfillment, what you're hoping for is, you got the 6 of Cups. Somebody is reminiscing, something to do with childhood. You got the 9 of Swords. I think number 2's had the 8 of Swords. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles. You are similar energy to number 2. So you could have been a person, you could have been contemplating between 2 and 3, because I'm feeling some similarities here in terms of holding yourself back, in terms of fear, in terms of self-sabotage. That's where you and number 2 are similar energy. Holding yourself back. With this 9 of Swords and this 6 of Cups, there's a reminiscent energy here. You are in your childhood space, thinking of childhood, or thinking of just the past. It doesn't even have to be childhood for everybody. Thinking of something of the past, whether this is a negative experience that you had or you just want things to go back to how they were. Only thing constant is change, okay? And we just have to get with that. And you actually do desire it. You're desiring something different. But there is this huge fear. This anxiety is overwhelming. It is just too much. And it is not necessarily real. It's really an illusion. And if fear can be an illusion, right? What means if fear can be an illusion, but it can manifest in your life as reality, as a real thing, then what about if we say I'm not fearful, or I am successful? What if we begin to imagine that we are successful the way that we imagine that we are in fear? And then we manifest fruits of that imagination, right? Are you following what I'm saying? So if we can flip that and step more into courage, and then we manifest the fruits of courage, which will be success, which will be happiness, which will be joy, which will be abundance. It works just the same because everything is energy. You understand? Everything is energy. So we put out what we are going to receive back. The universe does not respond directly to what we say we want and don't want. The universe responds directly to how we feel. And our thinking breeds how we feel, right? So if you begin to think negative thoughts, you'll feel a negative experience, and then the universe will match that. Oh, they want to feel this negative experience. This is the space that they reside in most of the time. Let me give them more reasons to feel negative experiences. Take that word negative experience and use it for whatever you're feeling. Sadness, broke, not enough money, I'm not enough, things don't work out for me, my relationship sucks, whatever the case may be for you. If you're feeling that on a basis, the universe is matching that energy for you. So you have to change how you're feeling, and you start by changing what you are thinking. Okay? Um so get out of the, it's okay to be in this dreamlike state when we're imagining the things that we want to manifest. Are we reflecting in order to grow? But if we can't stay here too long, we have to step into this star energy. So this is the thing that you're wishing for and hoping for is in your energy field, is in your vortex, is like right around the corner for you, like it's right there. You need to learn to get into flow with life. This Eight of Pentacles is about resources. It's saying that there are resources around you to support you at this time, but you're not seeing it. Why? You stuck on the past. And the past looks like it's representing frustration for you, and fear and anxiety, heavy anxiety. You're confused. You don't know how to gather these resources. You don't even know how to find these resources. Your vision is blocked. But the sun is on your side to help clear that, dust and debris. Because it doesn't matter. What matters is it, with this authenticity card, what matters is truth. What matters is your idea. What matters is that you're being true to you, being true to your life's calling. It doesn't matter how you get there. This card speaks about a path. Let me read it to you. And this is such a popular card. I feel like a lot of us are in this space dealing with this very message right now. Because it came up for a private client yesterday. And it came up for some other people a couple of weeks ago. It came up for me. So it's important. Let me read this short part for you. The real thing is not a path. The real thing is authenticity of the seeker. Let me emphasize this. You can travel on any path. If you are sincere and authentic, you will reach the goal. Some paths may be hard, some may be easier, some may have greenery on both sides, some may be moving through deserts, some may have beautiful scenery around them, some may not have any scenery around them. That's another thing. But if you are sincere and honest and authentic and true, then each path leads to the goal. So it simply can be reduced to one thing, that authenticity is the path. No matter what path you follow, if you are authentic, every path leads to the goal. And the opposite is also true. No matter what path you follow, if you are not authentic, you will not reach anywhere. Your authenticity, nothing else. All paths are just secondary. The basic thing is to be authentic, to be true. That takes the pressure off. You don't have to be perfect. There's no right way. Are you being true to yourself? Are you being true to your vision? Are you being true to your heart's desire? Right? That's when you can be in a state of flow. Right? That's when the sun can come and clear up the path for you so that you can see it's still going to lead you to the goal. Get out of this reminiscent energy. Get out of this fear and anxiety about making the wrong choice. Because even if, let's say you did make the wrong quote unquote choice, life will reroute you when you are in flow, when you are in truth. Like that card said, no matter the path. So even if you feel like you've taken the wrong path, allow it to reroute you. Gather your spiritual resources, meditate, journal, call on your spirit guides, call on your ancestors to help guide you. Those are some of the free resources we have every day to connect to, but you'll misplace that because it feels too simple. But it is in the simplicity that we can really be powerful, that we can really gather wisdom. Let me pull your oracle. Shut up. You've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. Come on, what? Again, gather your resources that you have. I just said the simplicity is the power. So this is not about huge, massive action. But when you start to embrace the simplicity as power, right? You see this person, she's walking on the tightrope. All she's doing is walking. But she has trust, she has faith that her spirit guides, her spirit friends, her ancestors are there to protect her, and she can do it. And so can you. Come on, come on. I just said resources are all around you. You got to connect with nature. Again, they're giving you very simple, practical tools. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. Get outside. If you can't get outside, get imagery on your phone of the outdoors, of nature. And you need to just be. You need to just be. You need to just chill out. Chill out by grass, chill out by a tree, bring some flowers into your home, water a plant every day. Whatever you can do to really be inspired and really to refresh. Because you've been in here, right here, for way too long. And you got to come up for air and be open to flow. Go out. If you have access to a river or a beach or water, try to get there. If not, listen to the sound of water on your phone. Listen to the sound of nature, of birds chirping on your phone. Whatever it is that you can do to experience nature. All right. So that's all that I have for you, number threes. Thank you so much for stopping by. Um, Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who has tuned in, and I will be back next week with another pick a card. Thank you.